What up, YouTube? It's LJ, and I'm back with another video. I'm out and about today, and me being out and about had me thinking about some stuff that happened back around the time when I was in college. This story take place, my college year. I don't know if I was a sophomore. I don't remember. One day, my friend called me. One of my best friends called me. He was like, "Hey, man, I'm going to New York. I'm going to see Jay," because he was at Barry College, and I was like, "Really? So when you going?" And he was like, "Yo, I'm going in August, and I'm going on at this time." And I was like, "Oh, okay. So what you gonna do?" He said, "Man, we're supposed to be going out, going some places, going to see the town, and just hanging out." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, not a problem. We planned to make the trip," and I was like, at that time, the internet wasn't prevalent everywhere like it is now. Like, you go into any store, any restaurant, internet is present 9 times out of 10. But it wasn't present back in that time. So I didn't have direct deposit like I do now. Like, most jobs require you to have direct deposit. And at that time, I didn't have direct deposit. I would just get my check from work and go cash it at the stores. A lot of people was working on green back then, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't working on that plastic, we was working on that green. So I looked online, and I ended up finding cheapflights.com and travelocity.com. And those are the same websites I use to this day when I go take a flight somewhere, because they usually have very cheap tickets. So I looked up the tickets, and they happened to be $300. And I was like, okay, that's doable. $300 round trip, fine. I said, man, I got a problem. At that time, I didn't have a debit card or a credit card, because, back then you have to get online, you have to have a debit card or credit card. I didn't have one of those because, like I said, I was just cashing checks. I was just getting my check from work and going straight to the store and cashing it. But I ended up getting the money together, and I was like, you know what? I know quite a few people who have credit cards. Maybe I ask them. So I go to pretty much everybody I know with a credit card, and I say, can you please buy my tickets, my airline tickets online for me? It's $300, and it was $320 to be exact. I got the $320 right here. I showed them the money. I got the $320 right here. Just all you got to do is just buy the tickets, and I'll hand you the money. I told everybody that. Everybody who had a credit card said no. Every last one of them either said no or came up with an excuse. And I'm like, so after because I tried this for like 2 or 3 weeks, trying to get the tickets. I tried. Everybody said no, so I'm mad. At that time, I can understand if my track record was like, hey man, I'm in a pinch, can you help me out? And then when somebody else is in a pinch, I don't help them out. Or if I borrow money, I didn't pay them back. And that's not the case. Like, anybody who I borrowed money from back then, not one of them can say I never paid them back. And I paid them back in full when I said I was gonna pay them back. It really hit a nerve, like, I'm like, why is it like that? After a while, I got over it, but I was really mad about it. And I talked to my friend, and he said he did some things. He said it wasn't like he thought it was gonna be, but he did have some fun while he was there. And I was like, okay, that's fine. This morning, I called my friend. Well, I texted my friend last night, and this morning he replied back to me, because I wasn't gonna tell the story if this one fact wasn't in the story. But here's the eerie thing about the whole trip to New York. 2 weeks later, after the trip would have been done and over with, 9/11 happened. No lie. I confirmed it with my friend this morning, because I was like, hey man, remember that trip where we were supposed to go to New York to go see so-and-so? Wasn't that like around 9/11? And he was like, and he sent me back a picture showing that he went to go see this movie, and it was 2 weeks before 9/11. Yeah, I think 2 weeks before 9/11, or somewhere around that time. But after that, I never wanted to go back to New York. I never wanted to get on a plane going that way. I mean, my best friend lives up by that way, so I get nervous when I do get on the plane to go see him. That's my story about having that one chance to go to New York, and I don't know, equal insecurities, sometimes you don't always get what you want in life. I've had a whole bunch of those disappointing days. So another story. Y'all have a great day. Thank you for listening. Thank you for rocking with me. As usual, I have more to come. Just tune in. Oh yeah, turn on your post notifications and share, please. It's free. You don't have to pay a dime. It's like 2 clicks. You know what I'm saying? So help me out. Have a good one. I'm out of here. Deuces. I missed out a golden opportunity to go on vacation to New York to hang out with my best friends that I haven't seen since high school. You know, how many of y'all have best friends in high school that you got a chance to go see and something happened and you couldn't go see them?